Hey, what is up, you guys? It's kind of late when I'm making this video and recording it, so I'm not going to be very loud. I might re-upload tomorrow if this is too quiet, but whatever. I have a serious problem to address, and that would be that in Madden 21 and in Madden 20, Tom Brady, despite being called like the best quarterback of all time by some people, is a complete bum. Legit. I have had times in Madden 21, like just earlier, 5 minutes ago, he will just sometimes stand in the pocket with zero pressure and still throw a pick. I'm like, what the heck, Tom Brady? Okay, so I'm going to break down points in this video. I recorded 11 minutes of footage, so I'm going to have to trim most of it, but I don't care. Tom Brady, I mean, I feel like it's not even that I'm not playing him good. It's just that he cannot make good throws. Half the time he overthrows or underthrows. He makes the passes most of the time, but I feel like in this game he's the equivalent of Alex Smith. Can't throw it very far. Let's get into my first point. And easy passes that he manages to overthrow. So I have a huge problem with this because a 62 Blaine Gabbert can throw a better pass than frickin' Tom Brady can. And it's pathetic. Um, it's so stupid. Some deep passes, like Mike Evans, I threw a absolute banger to him earlier. Guess what? Brady manages to somehow overthrow him by like 2 yards. And then he managed to like overthrow 6 passes in like 1 quarter. Like, what the heck, Tom? Honestly, quarterbacks like Tom Brady are so just. You shouldn't even be using them in Madden, to be honest. There's no point in using them in Madden because they're bad. Nano blitzing is completely unstoppable unless you have an X factor for Aaron Rodgers. But anyway, back to Brady. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the clip here you will see I passed. No, that's not the right part. But later on in this clip, I will pass to Mike Evans, wide open, going down the field. He legit has room to spare, and Brady still manages to overthrow him somehow. Like, what the heck, Tom Brady? If a backup quarterback, even if he can't throw on the run, which really doesn't matter because a good player will realize that frickin' you're gonna pass to that side unless you're gonna crossbody, which is suicide most of the time. But yeah, it's just dumb why Tom Brady. I don't like him. I hate Tom Brady. He took the Chiefs. He took the Chiefs' chance to win the Super Bowl last few years ago. But I don't care about that. I just hate Tom Brady, and I thought, maybe I can use him this year. And I like Madden 21. Don't get me wrong. I feel like it's way better than Madden 20. But how can Tom Brady be so bad, EA? Like, I'm not a huge fanboy or anything, but he managed to come back from like a 25-point deficit. What even was it? It was a huge deficit in Super Bowl 51 against the Falcons and win. Sure, he lost the next year, but I mean, he kind of deserved it. You don't get to win 2 years in a row. But anyway, yeah, on to my next point. Yeah, his X Factor. It is completely worthless, and it's not worth the effort. Uh, it's just so bad, honestly. Pro reads is an awful idea. Not an awful idea. Let me take that back. It could be a very good idea. Like, but the way EA executed putting pro reads into the game was they didn't do it well. Like, pro reads, it could be used to say, like, if there's coverage weak on a certain receiver or tight end, then, maybe it'll, it'll mark that receiver and tell them that the coverage is going to be weak on them. But it shows, like, the first open receiver, which is not useful half the time. It is not useful, like, at all. Most of the time, if a Madden player sees somebody open, they will instantly fire it to them if they have time. Or, it's not going to be a pick. Okay, so as I was talking about in the last point before this one, you can see how easily Tom Brady can overthrow something. So I'm sending Mike Evans on a streak because he has his X factor and it's single coverage. How does he overthrow this? It's not even that hard, Brady. But I feel like the whole focus, just Tom Brady was like a former like super. I don't want to say super overpowered because he's never really been all that good in Madden. People would rather choose a scrambling quarterback over him, and I can perfectly understand why. Quarterbacks like Tom Brady are super slow, meaning if they run an overpowered blitz, there's no way of you getting out of it, because you're going to get sacked. So you might as well pick someone like Mahomes or Lamar. And again, like I said, I don't hate Madden 20, I just don't understand why Tom Brady is so bad. But it's not even just Madden 20. One, I've been probably misphrasing that the whole time, but whatever. He's bad in both Madden 20 and Madden 21 because his X Factor is the exact same. I never even used the Patriots in Madden 20 because what's the point? And also, if you have Madden 21, what's the point of buying Madden 20 just so you can use the Patriots? What does it matter? Half the Patriots team is already on the Buccaneers. They have the two most memorable players. And just EA, you're not gonna patch this. I know you're not, but I don't care, and I don't want you to patch it. I'm just telling you, what went wrong with Tom Brady? What did he do? Did he not spend enough money to get himself in the game? And make him good? And yeah, I'm probably gonna do a bunch more videos on Madden 21 because I found it really fun. I'll probably talk about other players whose either X factors I hate or they're just weak. And before you guys give me comments saying that I'm bad at the game, you're not wrong in that assumption. I did just get the game today. And two, how are half these throws that Brady has thrown incomplete my fault? Like, there have been like 3 passes on the drive in the clip alone that were overthrows or underthrows. All of them were bad. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my tangent about how Tom Brady is trash.
Southpaw, the fractured but whole.
Well, yeah, see you guys in the next video.